And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's Connecticut and the Texas Rangers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab in this one, Edward Cabrera. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter now, Darnell Walsh. Here comes the pitch. Swings and misses. And this one is off and running. Ripped on a line to center. Blackwell hauls it in, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. And that one got a piece of him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. So man aboard, and now Miguel Cabrera slapped foul. Junior, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the next pitch is way outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Foul ball. Throw to first. Junior gets back easily. And that one ripped to left. De La Cruz makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Welcome back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Rob Ramos. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's two. So digging in, Hank Aaron.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch, not close. Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. There's a strike. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. On to first. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for Texas. We played an inning. No score. Back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. And the right-hander back to work. Popped in the air. Left field. De La Cruz moving under this one. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Rob Ramos. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. He swings and fouls one off. Here's your 1. Now 1-1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
One down, base is empty. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Second inning here, no score. And it's filled up. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Tim Salmon in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. This is Bryson Stott. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ramos on third. Salmon at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
0-2 now. That one missed. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Kicks and deals. And now it's filled up. Mitch Garver to bat next. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Ramos back to work. Right side, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So next to hit for Texas, Vaughn Grissom. In there, and it's 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. And a foul ball. Ramos, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Stop. Makes the grab, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
JT Realmuto steps in. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And here is Tyler Soderstrom. Man at second. That clips the corner. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rangers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Cabrera back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Garver in his 9th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Out front, rip foul. Rip to short. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now back, the left fielder, Darnell Walsh.
Now here is Darnell Walsh. He's 0 for 1. Walsh throws right, bats left. Just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. And that one is lifted in the air. Hank hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Derek Jeter digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Chris, you can't forget that 3,000th hit for Derek Jeter at Yankee Stadium off of David Price and a home run. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's Trevor Story now.
The second baseman.
Ramos in his 4th year, 23 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Righty delivers. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul.
And now it's going to be Paul Molitor. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. They say it went.
0-1.
That one's in there. And it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to the pitcher. And that's a great play for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Ryan Blackwell stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Blackwell measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires to first on the run, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Still no score. Start of the 4th. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next offering in the dirt, 2-2. Check swing, and that's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Ripped into left center, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Hank Aaron. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Pete Alonso. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Not even close there. And 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brian De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order. And we are still scoreless. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Rob Ramos.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
So now 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Salmon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And the righty deals. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott. Aaron moving back for it. And gone! He rockets one to right, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mitch Garver. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next to hit, Darnell Walsh. Smoked on the ground to second. Story sends it over to first. That's it out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Well, Singy, Derek Jeter turned out to be a pretty good first-round pick by the Yankees in 1992. 6th overall. Remember, he struggled defensively in the minors, but debuted in 1995, helped lead the Yankees to a world championship in 1996. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Vaughn Grissom.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Kicks and fires. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a base hit into right. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In there for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Griffey in pursuit. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Grissom around second, headed for third. Across is the runner from first, and they trail by 1.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off. Soderstrom, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air out to left. Walsh makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Up next for the Rangers, Paul Molitor. And a pitch. They say you win. Up the middle. And it gets by him. Junior to second. And he's out trying for 2. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. They get 2 and draw even again. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Cabrera back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Andrew Chafin, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Now a fly ball to right center. Blackwell has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Cabrera measures 6 feet 4 inches, more than 2,000 RBI in his career, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Delgado, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2023. First pitch just misses. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Ryan Blackwell. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a good eye there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Now 1 out to right. Salmon in position. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 44.
Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Next pitch is outside.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
The count 2-1. Out to short. Jeter. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Pete Alonso. There's the strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a pitch. Center field. Griffey in pursuit. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ryan Stanek into the game.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Rob Ramos now at the plate. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. The pitch. There's the strike. Right-hander kick steals. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Molitor pulls that one down, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 15. 10.
And here is Tim Salmon. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Knocks it down. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Oh, 2 now. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Misses outside, and the count's even at 2. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever, and that's outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. His home and away splits there. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's off the wall. Cut off, now a throw home. Slide, save. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now the left fielder, Darnell Walsh. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Here comes Garver. Save! And they lead by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Whistler.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now here is Derek Jeter. In the air, left side. De La Cruz moving under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. Move to first. Walsh back easily. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to right. And they add on. It's 7-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Two outs, nobody on. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. The 1-0. In the air out towards right center. Blackwell on the move to the gap. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Knights with the lead 7-2. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Rob Ramos. And he deals. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well struck, right field. That's back. Bangs off the wall. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So a man aboard. Tim Salmon, the next to hit. To third. Molitor. Jump throw. Awesome play there. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Ramos coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 8-2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Mitch Garver digs in now. And the first offering is not close. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Stop the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. High fly ball out to center field. Blackwell settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
The batter.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Darnell Walsh.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one's in there, 0-1. And now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to third, Molitor. He's in there.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Andrew Chafin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. That one misses. Ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Stop. Around third. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And it's 9-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr., a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball one. 2 on, 2 outs. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Knights on top here, 9-2. Matt Brash on the pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The pitch. Out there to center. Blackwell makes the catch. 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Delgado. Now this is in the air down the line. De La Cruz settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Rob Ramos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air to left center, De La Cruz on his way over, racing, makes the catch. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Knights out front, 9-3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And the batter now, Vaughn Grissom.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs.